Through a Child's Eyes, Shame, Guilt, and Sexual Trauma. Part of an educational series from Professor Elan Jung, MD, author of the new book, Sexual Trauma, A Challenge Not Insanity, a revolutionary approach to treatment and recovery from sexual abuse and PTSD, from Professor Elan Jung, MD. And www.drjung.org, the Sexual Trauma Solution. Shame, guilt, blame. But why? Why do the victims of sexual trauma blame themselves and feel guilty when they were the victims? The answer lies in the developmental stages we all pass through as we grow. These were explained by the famed psychologist Erik Erikson. Erikson laid out 8 developmental stages. We're only just in the childhood stages of infancy, the terrible twos, play age, and pre-adolescence in order to understand the effects of sexual trauma. One step leads to the next. Each stage must be completed before the child can move on to the next. If a step is lost or interfered with, the child cannot develop normally. Children see the world differently than adults. The boundaries between a small child and the outside world are blurry. As a result, it sees the outside world as an extension of itself. It's the center of its universe. Others act in response to it. Because a child believes the world is an extension of itself, when it is molested, it believes it caused that to happen, and that it has done something bad. Shame and guilt result. It has learned others are not to be trusted. The child learns trust in early stages of development. If this is disrupted, it cannot progress forward and will have many difficulties. Lacking trust, it will have a difficult time forming relationships. It will have problems with boundaries. Its safe and secure world will have been destroyed. It will be constantly on guard and filled with anxiety. Post-traumatic stress disorder will cause a host of problems. You are not alone. There is hope. You can get better with treatment. Others have persevered and triumphed. Poet and author Maya Angelou was molested at age 6, when she told her brothers murdered her assailant. She blamed herself and didn't speak for 6 years. But she went on to a brilliant career that included writing President Clinton's inaugural poem. Other victims, like actor and director Orson Welles, also went on to brilliant careers. To learn more, read Sexual Trauma, A Challenge Not Insanity, a revolutionary approach to treatment and recovery from sexual abuse and PTSD, from Professor Elan Jung, MD. Now from the Hudson Press. For more information, visit www.drjung.org.